I was just watching this excavator digging a hole across the street. The little boy in me still likes to see heavy machinery and like Caterpillar, big bulldozers and excavators and shit. It's just cool. You can't tell me it isn't. Like, you cannot tell me that isn't cool. I'm watching this thing, and it's one of the big ones. Like, not a huge, like, mining excavator, but like a decent-sized excavator. And they're putting in some sort of whatever the fuck. And so the guy just rolls it over to a spot, and there's, like, a tree and some stuff. He just takes the arm, and he just bitch slaps the tree right over. Like, it's nothing. The roots are all like... I'm like, whoa, man. And then he starts digging underneath it, and he's pulling up these big ass, like, prehistoric looking boulders that look like they have, been there since the dinosaurs. Again, like it's nothing. Just, oh, look, a 2-ton rock. And I'm just watching it, and I'm a little high. But even without that, I'm watching it because it's cool. You cannot tell me that isn't awesome. And it just got me thinking that we invented that to do that. We made a thing. We're like, man, it sucks having to dig with our hands. We put a little spade thing on the end of the stick. And now we can, cool. Now we could dig easier. And then we're like, man, but it really sucks having to move these big boulders. Oh, why don't we invent a tank with an arm on it, giant shovel? And then we could, and obviously I'm skipping generations of like steam shovel development and everything, but like, I'm just kind of nerding out because we're the only species that does that. Like, there isn't even a close second. Like, as tool users, once in a while you'll see like some footage of a chimp who like finds a stick and he realizes he can kind of use it in a hammering fashion, and you go, oh, they're learning. But then he shits in his hand and throws it at someone, and you're going, never mind, we're fine. They're not going to do anything. Dolphins, I know they're really smart and they could bounce a ball on their nose and they fuck a lot. And I don't know, crows can solve rudimentary puzzles and mimic things. And that's all cool, but none of them, not even a close second, have done even a billionth of what we do. It's amazing. We're like, anything we have a problem with, we realize that we can't do it because we're like, flesh and bone, and we're like, all right, so we'll just make a thing that does it. You give us the task, we'll find a machine, we'll make something that could do it. We took stuff off the ground. We took stuff off of the ground and out from under the ground and made it into computers and airplanes. That's fucking crazy. Think about that for a second. We took resources and we made other resources out of it. Plastic. That came from oil. That was an accident. We're like, well, this plastic shit is pretty durable. Everything's made of plastic now, and maybe that's not great, but, surely, not everything needs to be made of metal, and plastic is really useful because it's light. It's just crazy. We're like, how do we travel long distances further? Well, first we'll tame horses, and we'll put like a wheel on a cart on a wheel, and we'll ride on that shit. And then the horses are a little unreliable. They get tired, and and you got to feed them. I hear some crazy guy is inventing a thing that it's like a horseless buggy. What a crazy asshole, right? His name's Ford or something. 100 years later, look at everything. I know some asshole's going to tumble out of his shelf right now and be like, we've made everything too car-centric. My public transportation, my walkable cities. Well, then move to a city, asshole. We don't want to live right on top of each other. You want a walkable place, then go live in a, Kowloon for all I give a fuck. Let me have my car, my private car that I own, that I don't have to, get on public transportation with the unwashed masses and smell their stench and sit in their discharge and hear their insipid fucking conversations. And then I'll have to worry about being stabbed or shot or something on the train. But I digress. That's nothing. We invented guns. We're like, knives, blocks. They're all really useful for defending and killing one another, but man, what if we want to kill a guy like farther? The bow and arrow, it's like, yeah, but you got to learn how to do that, and it's a thing, and you got to be strong, and it's archery. And crossbow, okay, yeah, we simplified it a little. Now any jerk off could shoot arrows. And then some guy like Samuel Colt just comes along. He's like, what if we had a gun that had like had a cylinder with like 6 barrels in it, and you could put bullets in it. And then when you shoot, it turns the cylinder, and you can get 6 shots instead of just 1. Fast forward a couple of years, 50, 100 years, we have automatic weapons and laser weapons that can give people headaches and nosebleeds from a ship sitting in the ocean. And nukes. We are tool users, for better and worse. We're unbelievably good at it. And now with AI, that's where I'm like, oof. Because we're like, all right, we're so good at building tools. Let's build intelligence. It's like, if it's just going to emulate us, then that's like, I don't know. Aren't we kind of making Shodan here? Like, isn't this not good? Aren't we? I don't like. I get it, but as a musician, I'll upload a song, and within like 10 seconds, I see like a bunch of AI music uploads, and it's like, oh, all right, you should just stop, I guess, because AI is just doing everything now. But yeah, I digress. We're so good at inventing, tools that now we're inventing life, like digital life, AI. People say that's a bubble that's going to burst, the AI thing. I don't know. If it bursts, it's going to do a whole lot of damage to us no matter what happens. I know that much. But yeah, anyway, I know this is just kind of a random rant, but it's just crazy to me. We you could talk about how awful we are as a species and all this woe is me, anti-natalist horseshit, but like, we are pretty amazing. We fuck up a lot, but it's, for all the fuck ups, there's miracles happening all around us too. Not to be super duper white pilled, but like, I'm gonna go sit and be on my computer and make music, and that's all like good things. That is, modernity. I'm gonna have a computer. That's not evil inherently. I'm gonna have a synthesizer that I can make wicked cool sounds on and enjoy myself, even if AI is watching me and and everything I upload. It's taking a little bit of my artistic DNA and feeding the algorithm. Still, I am enjoying myself in modernity as best as anyone else can, knowing that we're creating Shodan. Wow, this is really just a totally meandering fucking rant. I guess I should cut this off now. But anyway, thoughts.